evening. Thanks for coming out. My name's Ruth Theodore. Thanks for coming back, and nice to see people that I actually know in Chicago. My first time here, so it's really nice. Thank you. This song is about seeing somebody that I was lustful for across a field, and they were staring into a fire, and I just thought, yeah, I'm gonna go there.
She's charming the waves away from my feet, from the brave beats that rattle the trees where the birds sleep. As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. Could I have some reverb in this? As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. So I shake off my color and feel my taste. And looking into those flames, you know you look so fresh-faced. You say the time, I'll name the place to where we can't escape. Or you know we could just sneak away, away. The sky is all moon tonight, and you are all hands. The sky is all moon tonight, and you are all hands. The sky is all moon tonight, and you are all hands. So take your fingers off me, but it's all part of my plan. 'Cause looking into those flames, you know you look so fresh-faced. You say the time, I'll name the place to where we can't escape. Or you know we could just sneak away, away. The matter of time threatens morning with threads of light, making all the ones seem smooth come to life with chips and grooves. The way she moves blows me away, away. 'Cause looking into those flames, you know you look so fresh-faced. You say the time, I'll name the place to where we can't escape. Or you know we could just sneak away, away. Oh. The sky is all moon tonight. She's charming the waves away from my feet, from the brave beats that rattle the trees where the birds sleep. As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. As I follow my gaze, I can make out your shape. So I shake off my coloring, quicken my pace. The matter of time threatens morning with threads of light, making all the ones seem smooth come to life with chips and grooves. The way she moves blows me away, away. 'Cause looking into those flames, you know you look so fresh-faced. You say the time, I'll name the place to where we can't escape. Or you know we could just sneak away, away.
Thank you, and thank you to the stylist, whoever created this. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I have wings.
all said things we shouldn't have yet. But still this song is easier said than sung. But I would not give up, and so let's not quarrel over who gets what. No, let's not quarrel over who gets what. 'Cause I do not believe money won't grow on trees when their food is my fuel. I'm no exception, there's no rule. 'Cause in the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do, don't you know you're just worm food. Yeah, in the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do, don't you know you're just worm food. Yeah, in the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do. Don't you know you're just worm food? This chasing that dream, that's not quite what it seems. When the road is a running machine. Whoa. Yes, so I pull my hood as far as it will go over my head. Think of the things that you did yesterday and the things I should have said. I know I'm not that bad, that we've all said things we shouldn't have yet. Yeah, no, I'm not that bad, that we've all shaped things we shouldn't have yet. And still this song is easier said than sung. But I would not give up, and so let's not quarrel over who gets what. No, let's not quarrel over who gets what. 'Cause I do not believe money will grow on trees when their food is my fuel. I'm no exception, there's no rule. 'Cause in the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do, but you know you're just one food. Yeah, in the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do, but you know you're just one food. In the end I know you think you don't blend in, but you do, but you know you're just one food. That's chasing that dream, it's not quite what it seems. When the road is a running machine. Whoa. Thank you. I've lost my voice because I've been talking to Eric. No, honestly, I love this place. I just walk in and find all these people that I feel like I'm supposed to be meeting. It's amazing. I'm going to tell you a story now, which is a little longer. It takes a bit more concentration. But it's a story. It's a series of letters written from a place of incarceration, which I'm not going to expand on at the moment. But it's it's a series of letters written to somebody I loved. An arm around the shoulder could easily creep around the neck. And like more and more, the more you struggle, this time. And I said it's in my interest to keep you afloat, 'cause you and I are in the same boat, where there's lots to be said for avoiding the question. And if our voices rest around the walls of this vessel, we're missing sunsets. Will we ever learn? Will we ever learn? That the more we pin the corners down, the more they fly away. And the more we had to sit and talk, the less I had to say. Now even I know you're right, something must be done. When you can see the water rise from whoever's side you're on. And friendly, I'm not proud of this, but it's my side of the story, and that's all it is. 'Cause strangely, everywhere I've been, it seems the truth will not come out until the water's coming in. It seems the truth will not come out until the water's coming in. So clearly I was in the wrong, and quickly losing virtue and sealing up the leaks with what you don't know doesn't hurt you. And instead of facing facts, I turned my back, and suddenly everyone had something they were trying to pin on me. Oh, friendly, send me when you can. I wake up and don't know where I am. And no, I don't know where they say I've been. You know I'd contact you tomorrow for the trouble they've said I'm in. I know you'd contact me tomorrow for the trouble you said I'm in. As I tried to run from a pack of wolves through a fog as thick as thieves, and hide inside a pack of lies from the police. And for a moment there I'd swear I was impossible to spot, 'cause some of them were white and some of them were not. I hope you get this in time. This is the third time I've tried. Oh, friendly, bless your heart. Some days I bear it and some days I can't. But I'm bad for you, friendly, I've always been. Funny how the truth will not come out until the water's coming in. Funny how the truth will not come out until the water's coming in. How I always knew my trail would be dismantled and disputed, and eventually I'd run around and out of excuses and of my mind and of your sight. Now I'm impossible to spot. Yes, some of us are white, some of us are not. I hope you get this in time. This is the last time I'll write. Oh, friendly, I made you these. Wish I was coming home, I'm sorry, oh, forgive me, please. 'Cause though I don't know where I say I've been, you know I'd contact tomorrow for the trouble they've said I'm in. You know I'd contact you tomorrow for the trouble. And you'd say, hey, where you trying to run to? Don't hold a grudge or a gun to your head. Just tell me when you're wearing the thing on. If it's just a bit of fun for you, can't walk away with the rule you're done for. You'd say it, and I'd tell you I was wearing the thing on. If nothing can tell you what a fool I've been, quite like how it's gonna feel when it all starts sinking in. 'Cause it's bad for your friend, it's always been. You know the truth should not come out until the water's coming in. The truth should not come out until the water's coming in. Oh, coming in, The truth should not come out until the waters. The truth should not come out. Truth should not come out until the waters. The truth should not come out until the waters coming in. Coming in and in and in and in and in.
Thank you. Well done. That was 9 minutes long. Well done. You lasted. All right. Let's do something else. So this is my final stop with Kristen Ford, who's going to be playing later. I was meant to play a month or so of shows already, but I couldn't get my visa, so I was late to the party by like a month, which is shit. But yeah, I've been riding around in a car with Kristen for the last few days, so this one's for her.
Shaking off the mud from a love that all but buried me. A love that beat me up, but I got nothing left, if not guts. So no howling wind is scaring us. So come and pick me up, 'cause I used to live a nightlife. Now there's nothing quite like sitting at a red light, caught in your stare, knowing that I'm going nowhere. 'Cause as luck would have it, there's something magic about kissing in traffic. fix a send of a flag. 'Cause I swear we might, oh yeah, we might be getting somewhere. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm trans. That's the best seat in the house. So pick me up, pick me up. Yeah, and I'll give it up. Sadness can eat my dust. Eat my dust. Eat my oh yeah. Oh, Betty, bear the soul you cage. There's barely been a night, and I played a show till late and stayed awake to watch you drive. 'Cause house your house, it's the best seat in the house. So pick me up, pick me up. Yeah, and I'll give it up. Sadness can eat my dust. Eat my dust, eat my oh yeah.
This one I wrote about a guy that I was. Any chance I could have a little more vocal, please? Is that okay? Yeah, a guy that I was. That's so much better, thank you. In a relationship with until recently. Oh no, I'm not. First, I'm gonna do one that I wrote. So about 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and so through the pandemic, I had the chemotherapy treatment and all that jazz, which was fun. Obviously, tends to be. And so this song I wrote when they thought maybe the cancer had spread and that I didn't have very long on Earth. So sorry to bum you out, guys, but anyway, turns out it hadn't, and I was okay, and I just had to have the standard stuff. Anyway, this is called Brighton Stones. Brighton is the kind of gay capital of the UK, and yeah, I was down on the beachfront writing this track, watching these starlings do like crazy murmurations. I don't know if you have those here. Do you? You do?
Kneeling on my skin and bone, I'm seeing in the night on the Brighton stones. I beg the sky for my life. I call out from the shore, breeze. So ride it like a wave. You gotta ride it like a whale. Sometimes it is a typhoon. Sometimes it is a sail. Sometimes it is a love heart. Sometimes it is a tear. Sometimes it is a puff of smoke, and then it disappears. So close your eyes and make a wish, but don't look away too long. 'Cause all there is all there is. In a moment, then it's gone. I'd say nothing is forever, but maybe nothing really is. Maybe nothing is forever, quite like nothing is. But if anything's for certain, it's that nothing ever is. And since everything's in motion, and all there is all there is. Maybe next I'll be a wave, maybe next I'll be a whale. Yeah, next I'll be a typhoon, and then I'll be a sail. Maybe then I'll be a starling, shape-shifting in the sky, high above the brightened stones where I begged the sky for my life.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to play you an instrumental, which is called Sisyphean Rock and Roll. And I want you to all picture me trying to get my fucking visa and sitting there waiting and waiting and filling out another fucking form and then waiting some more. And yeah, this is the story of Sisyphus, you know. He was the guy that was punished by Hades and forced to push an enormous boulder up a mountain for the rest of eternity, just to watch it roll back down again. And that is very much like applying for a US visa. So hopefully you can spot that in the in this piece. That's a visa song. Can someone just shout out what time I'm on? Thank you. This one's for Wayne, who's somewhere in a small flat in London. It doesn't go like this. This is just... Thank you. I'm gonna play this on tour, but I keep forgetting, so...
This morning, full of this song. Some written here watching you sleep all alone. 'Cause there's more to this now. More to this now than just turning me on.
Fuck it, start again. I don't know what happened, I was in the wrong tuning. Alright, this one is still for Wayne. I'll try again.
I woke this morning full of this song. Some written here watching you sleep all alone. 'Cause there's more to this now than just turning me on. I need you to be strong, Thompson. Cause when I ask you, is this love? You say, has it ever been anything but by now I know you well enough to know that you're dangerous. Thompson, you gotta know me by now. I'm a hole in the ground, I'm a rain cloud. And see, even now, I'm looking around for a way out. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold me in the air, pull me to your mouth, throw it down now. Sometimes it's burning, standing in the cold. My head out of the window, I can hear you just about. I can't understand. Pull your heart from your chest and get as close as you can. Closer, come on. Closer still, come on. You're coming from the window, still I'm listening. No man is an island. Hold me to your lungs and scream relief into the silence. Is there anything out there? 'Cause last night you pumped on moon, collapsed down on my chest like a burst balloon. Well, for me it's a half-light that fills the room. It seems like wherever you are it means diamonds and Neptune. Sleeping in your cave, the ends of the ocean, leave the waves turning backwards and broken up from deep in your mouth. These children talking on your breath, come and go like words unspoken. And for a moment you stir, but only for a moment. Then you're gone in a beat. The spell unbroken and left to free. The dark you chose, like cramming all into words. Till the bells split open and it's like I'm holding on the line, pulling into a delay. What you can hold is getting farther and farther away. Out there. I woke this morning full of this song. So right now watching you sleep on and on. 'Cause there's more to this now than just turning me on. And I just needed to tell someone.
Thanks, guys. I'm having an amazing time here in the US. Thank you so much for listening. And there's some merch at the back. I have vinyls and CDs that I'm currently dragging around the country. So if you want to relieve me of any of them, please do. I'm going to play you one more. And this one is about, I live normally, for 15 years I lived on a boat in East London, and like a narrow boat, a canal boat, and it was a piece of squatted land, and the people on it were very generous, took me in and made sure I was okay, and then I stayed in that community for 15 years. But when my sister got sick, I decided to move from London to a place just an hour outside. But everybody there owns horses. And I don't know if you guys have this same experience in the US, but the countryside is where the rich people are, and the cities are where the poor people are. Is that true here? No, the other way. See, in the UK, if you have a farm, you're rich. If you live in the city, you have nothing, like very little. I mean, unless you're like in some kind of amazing apartment in central London, but otherwise it's like that. So we moved to the countryside and all the rich people were there. And let me just get this right. And one day, we only just moved into the house, and a woman came knocking on the door, and she said, we wanted to just do a little piece about you for the village newspaper. So I wondered what your name was and what do you do? So I said, my name's Ruth, and I'm a musician. And then she turned to my girlfriend and said, what's your name, what do you do? She said, I'm a organic farmer and a child therapist. And then she turned to my boyfriend and asked him, what do you do? And he said, I'm in between jobs. And the whole thing just upset her greatly because it wasn't the answer of lawyer and doctor. And so we later on received the village news, and in it said, we welcome Ruth and Wayne and Alison to the village, 3 teachers from London, which was nice. And I knew there at that point we had not been accepted into the village. So then I got asked to write a song for the village, and I did. And then I sang it in the village hall. And quite quickly after that, I moved out of the village for fear of being stoned. Not like on weed, obviously. So I used to walk this mile and a half to my venue that I ran, and all along this waterway there's amazing nature. But that's not all, you'll see. Sorry, my guitar is feeling this humidity. So I'll leave you after this track, thank you very much. And you'll have the amazing Kristen Ford.
The ocean runs from Cheriton into the big blue sea, and I walk along from Abington to Martyworthy. It all in all, it's almost 30 miles in length, and all the way along it runs a barbed wire fence. Dams and flies on either side, racing round the river's edge. There are water holes for waterfalls among the watercress. Flash of kingfisher, look, a little dipper, there where the river bends. In the clover just over the barbed wire fence. The stretches of this river bank are parceled up for rent. You get a little wooden fishing hut and a little wooden bench. And after VAT and your license fee, you pay a small percent. Towards the upkeep of the barbed wire fence. Oh, 'cause buttercup, I'm coming up. Yeah, buttercup, I'm coming up. Buttercup, I'm coming up. Yeah, buttercup, I'm coming up. 'Cause the men that rent from the other men do not give their consent to outsiders, and there's a sign there to remind us at every 100 steps. It says the penalty incurred will be your personal expense. In the event you should ascend the barbed wire fence. But I am a marching band, and I descend from coal miners and pearl divers, and I learn from them. If it's a fishing line or a picket line, when there's something to defend, you take no notice of the notice on the barbed wire fence. So now you have to picture me in the village hall singing this to all the villagers, and this is where their faces really dropped. So one day my girl and me, we stumbled onto private land and into a lifelike mannequin with a shotgun in his hand, which isn't normal in the UK. Well, I jumped on my skin and she just pushed him in, and as we ran from consequence, I kissed her up against the barbed wire fence. Oh, 'cause buttercup, yeah, buttercup, we're coming up. Yeah, buttercup, we're coming up. Yeah, buttercup, we're coming up. As the itching runs from Cheriton into the big blue sea, at Southampton waters, England's borders, and where the BN